Welcome to the Grateful American series, an interactive multimedia program designed to restore enthusiasm in American history for kids and adults too. Creator of this series is David Bruce Smith, an author and publisher here in Washington, D.C. I'm Hope Katz-Gibbs, your co-host, founder of Incandescent Public Relations and Incandescent TV. Hello and welcome to the Grateful American series. This is an interactive multimedia project designed to restore enthusiasm in American history for kids and adults. We're here today with Susan Stein, the Richard Gilder Senior Curator and Vice President for Museum Programs. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Monticello. We're glad to see you here.
So let's talk a little bit about Jefferson's relationship with his slaves. It's a controversial topic for a lot of people. What's your perspective on that?
In Jefferson's time in 1790, for example, 20% of the American population was enslaved. In Virginia in 1790, about 293,000 people were enslaved. So this was a massive national issue. And Jefferson himself was a lifelong slaveholder. And he understood how wrong slavery was, yet he did not free his slaves, except for 5 who were, there were a limited number who were freed.
Was he kind to his slaves?
Jefferson tried to ameliorate slavery at Monticello to make it better for individuals and their families. And he did so by shifting from barrack-style housing to individual houses for enslaved people. And he tried to he hired overseers who he instructed to be not to use the whip. But that wasn't always true here, and there were particular overseers who were much more violent than Jefferson would have liked.
So tell us a couple of things that people don't know about Thomas Jefferson.
Most people probably don't realize that he also gave shape to America's public architecture. And one of the things that he wanted to do was see Americans respected in the eyes of the rest of the world. And having an ennobling architecture was one way, he thought, that America could achieve respect. So he designed the Virginia State Capitol, that wonderful neoclassical building modeled after the Maison Carrée in the south of France, and that was widely copied in America. He fashioned America.
How long did it take to construct Monticello, and what was the process?
Well, Monticello's construction took over 40 years. Jefferson began a little bit before 1770 when the foundations were dug for the house. And the first house that he began, we call it the first Monticello, was very much derived from his study of Palladio's architecture. And he was influenced by another building with 2 L-shaped wings called the Villa Saraceno. So Jefferson didn't ever finish the first Monticello. In 1784, when he left for France, it was still unfinished. And once he got to France, he was very much influenced there by new Parisian buildings, many of them with domes. So when he came back to the U.S. in 1789, he had an idea to expand Monticello.
So when you walk into the parlor, you see there's amazing portraits. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, Jefferson believed that Americans should know about their history, so he encouraged American artists to paint American historical subjects. For example, John Trumbull and the Declaration of Independence was actually begun in Jefferson's house in Paris. But Jefferson also obtained portraits of key people in American history, and he thought that our country should not be without its discoverers. So he had portraits of Columbus, Vespucci, the map maker Amerigo Vespucci, Magellan, Cortez, and Sir Walter Raleigh.
And then there are portraits of the founding fathers as well.
Yes, there are, and we have been trying to locate, in fact, you know that what we do as curators here is try and locate all of the things, all of the furnishings, all of the artwork that was here at Monticello in Jefferson's lifetime.
So, Susan, the objects that are in this house, which came from all over the world, how did he get them here?
Well, Jefferson had unusual access to goods from around the world. And one of the things that he envisioned for America, why he opposed the British, is he wanted Americans to have access to global goods without the middleman, the British middleman. What fills Monticello are goods and furnishings and artworks first from Virginia, second from the mid-Atlantic states, where things that he acquired when he lived and worked in New York and Philadelphia. And then he had a few things that were made in London. But Monticello's character was greatly influenced by the things that he brought back from France. He served for 5 years as an American minister in France, in Paris, and he brought back 86 crates of things. Actually, 96 crates, if you count the 10 crates that he brought back with him in 1789. So there are lots of things from France coming direct to Monticello. And it's what gives Monticello its cosmopolitan character that you don't really find in American houses or homes so much.
Thank you so much for your time, Susan.
It's been a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for coming to Monticello, and I hope that you will enjoy your stay this week and come back soon.
Absolutely, and we'll send lots of people back too. Thank you so much for being with us. You are watching the Grateful American TV show, a video production of David Bruce Smith's Grateful American Foundation. Watch more episodes at www.gratefulamericantv.com. And follow our TV show, radio show, monthly newsletter, and upcoming books at our website, www.gratefulamericantfoundation.com. I'm Hope Katz-Gibbs, your co-host. On behalf of David Bruce Smith and myself, we look forward to restoring enthusiasm in American history for you and your kids. We'll talk to you soon.